Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Persona 4. And we are continuing right off the back of the last one.
I spent like 10 minutes trying to piecing together his sanity.
Yeah, I am emotionally exhausted, but I don't want to call it a night just yet. Because
Yeah,
reasons.
don't save over the 16.
Yeah. Yeah. What lies ahead from here on? Okay, let's just go to sleep. I don't know how we could sleep, but let's just go to sleep. Oh.
It's called Oh.
Hello.
Been a while since you summoned us like this.
Yeah.
It's been quite some time. Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey
Igor enjoys
has taken you quite
taking you in
thus
through
far.
your dreams.
Yeah.
Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I would like to hope so.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
Oh no.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
There is a
Margaret?
message in this.
Really getting it is totally different. I mean, really finding yourself.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life. The answers to those things lie within you.
What?
I'm going to think about my life and set my
This is
own
just a
path.
callback about all the
We are
social links you
experiencing the words
finished.
engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
And this
All
is
right.
plot.
Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Oh, they stopped the car.
What?
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
What are you guys? Who are you
As
guys?
mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life.
I can already tell that,
Though
mate.
there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Okay.
So, something to point out, I guess it's more of a neat little detail. The Velvet Room is basically a representation of your journey, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Teddy's missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
Really? Am I supposed to be really worried about that?
No.
Yeah.
Too.
Well,
It's acting
kind
all
of, maybe.
Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
Must we? Okay, I'm being a little harsh, maybe, but yeah.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
So like I was saying, the Velvet
I
Room
guess that's all we
represents
can do
your
right
journey. So far, the car has always moved forward. But
And
now it has
fucking
but now-
stopped.
He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached
What do
to
you
us
think
deep
does
down.
that mean?
He wouldn't disappear without
I
saying
mean,
anything,
Igor
right?
pretty much spoiled it for you.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai? If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
Yep.
So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
GA says what the player is thinking.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
Oh man. The warning letter. The alibi. Or the diary.
Well, there is one thing that could prove everything, and that is actually something you have actually touched. And I'm talking about you directly.
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
The first warning letter said, "Don't rescue anymore." The second one said, "If you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed."
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like, "Don't rescue
Before you
or
continue,
kill"?
think about the second letter. Now, the game is going to tell you this, but pay very close attention. Because the second letter...
And the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either.
Right here.
Yeah.
If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean... Yeah. It's
Good boy.
almost like Someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first 2 cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then, it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, some parts of the judgment will go on with the story,
How
naturally.
though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan. But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
So, one detail. Namatame isn't the killer.
Hey, this place
we
is
got
off
it.
limits.
But considering the second letter,
I'm a consultant
someone
with
close
the police.
will be put in and killed.
Yeah.
Maybe does
I'd like a
that
few words
mean
with Namatame-san.
perhaps,
May
I
I
don't
go
know,
in?
that the true culprit had enough influence, or rather access, to means to keep an eye on the entire situation, Namatame included.
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name
Keep
of Naoto
this
Shimurigane.
thing in the back of your head for
Ah.
later.
Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures,
I
so the
mean,
last thing we need is
can you
Detective
blame him?
Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252.
Adachi has gone missing.
Has something happened?
Well, not missing, but yeah.
Something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful.
That was easy.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
That went probably too well.
Wow.
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
Oh, wow.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
So it's not gonna help about what he did to Nanako, but get ready to listen to the entire motivations behind Namatame's
Namatame-san,
actions.
there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case, and to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are, but we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
Alright, so you're gonna have to ask all three.
Right, yeah. I thought so.
Huh? Me?
And this confirms that he had something to do with this entire thing since Yukiko.
Yeah.
They were killed I couldn't save them.
This confirms that he didn't do anything about the first two. And now let's hear about the saving thing.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
So he has nothing to do with the first killer.
So even he doesn't know.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
He knows nothing of the two letters you received.
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
And he had no idea. He had no idea what the TV world was actually
I was gonna say, we don't even know how it came to be and what it is.
As I thought.
Or how he come to have the power to put
me?
people in the TV and enter.
Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first, but now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Yes, Titus, carry on.
Oh my god.
All right.
Let's see the whole story through his perspective.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge,
Back in April,
I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal, and I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
So, to clarify on another thing, he was not in Inaba
Oh
by the
yeah, I
time the
know. I
first
know.
killing died.
Yeah, we knew that.
This is
I was
the
dumbstruck.
full
But
confirmation.
later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on! Please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
Yeah, of course you can.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
She is not the time now.
Yeah.
Okay?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission.
Wait. I just skimmed through a detail he just said. He said he called the police and they didn't believe him. So...
Wouldn't the police have that on record?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
So, food for thought.
Yeah.
But, are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You'd better.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Juness?
Oh, that was him.
Yep.
Yes.
He was there.
I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
never doubted what I saw on TV and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this. I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger.
Yeah, but they would have died anyway. To be fair.
I'm sorry.
At the very least, he knew that what he did was
Midnight Channel
wrong,
and
but
the
he
other
did it with
world,
the best of
You
intentions.
can hardly be blamed
Yeah.
for failing to
The
understand
police
them
and
properly.
all of the people in power would give no fucks about it, just to
must
find a way to
apologize to
close
you
the
as well.
case.
Yeah.
Which is why it's not right at this point to actually leave things as they are
Had we let our
and
emotions
let them
blind us to
pin
the
all the
truth,
blame on
we would have piled
Namatame.
all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
So, in a way, we
such a
were
joke.
actually fueling him and
Kind
his
of.
idea of saving.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
You said everything you needed. That's
What
it.
are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
Oh yeah, please don't mind us hearing this kind of thing in front of a police officer.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
He's still there.
Yep.
So without doing nothing, you already got to rank 3.
Pretty much.
Thank you, game.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Or what? I have a bus stop
Monoko-chan
sign.
looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Good grief, man. That was 35 minutes of cutscene.
Oh, and we are not done yet.
Do I even want to carry on in this video? It's like, am I gonna get story locked again?
You know, honestly, I would continue, even if the video turns out to be slightly longer. What's gonna happen tomorrow after you've asked people around is kind of important.
Okay, let's actually go. Let's actually play the game. So, talk to every NPC in both Shopping District, Junes, and Samagawa. Must inquire 2 questions from each NPC when prompted.
Yep.
Alright.
Let's do this fast. I don't want the video to be way over an hour long.
About these murders. Yeah.
Okay, this knows nothing. Carry on.
Okay.
No, this one doesn't remember.
Right. Biological weapon. It's a conspiracy!
Oh yeah, it's all Junes's fault. Oh, shut up. Move on.
What?
Okay, this one is says incoherent gibberish. Note, you have to talk to the NPCs, not the party
Oh
members.
yeah. Just.
Yeah, I know you wanted to talk to your girlfriend to check if the booty was okay, but dude, carry on, please.
Okay, wasn't
We
too
have a
many people.
lot of ground to cover
I
and
guess
so
people
little
aren't
time.
don't really want to be outside right now.
Yeah. You had a side quest for a dog.
Do I?
That one right there. Oh, right. This one was the pet from Okina. It's Mika.
Oh.
It's Mika. It's Mika. It's Mika. No, wait.
No.
No. What the fuck? What? It was Mika. Like. Oh. Huh?
What?
Ah.
Okay.
Maybe it's multiple part. Ah, whatever.
So this is fake. Okay. Yeah, that was
No.
Namatame.
Incoherent gibberish again.
You're the quest guy. Oh. Yeah. I don't have your fine call. Recall anyone suspicious?
Huh?
He just wants his freaking coal.
Ah. God damn it. Okay, nope. This one doesn't say anything. This one is going to talk about the huh? Yeah, people apparently are only thinking about Namatame is being caught. Why is this still a
Yeah.
thing? Okay,
Yeah,
nope,
this is the
nope.
motorcycle guy.
Okay, so in the shopping district, there's nothing else you can ask. So move to Junes and then Samigawa.
I know it's up. Oops.
Yeah, talk to this one down here. Good. Uh-huh. This one doesn't have the time.
Wait.
Wait.
What did she say?
She did
My
say
friend
she's
was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district. Why don't you ask her?
teleport that way immediately. So, an NPC that we didn't talk to before. I think it's
Not
probably an NPC we
Sal.
didn't talk to before.
It has to be.
It's a friend, so it's a female. It's gotta be a female. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's this one actually. No, it's not.
No one else here is new.
Talk to everyone again until you see a new prompt.
It's gonna be like a no. It's gotta be a school student. She was wearing school uniform.
Oh, could be. Yeah.
But then I don't think anyone else.
No, it's not this guy.
Oh.
Wait.
But did she didn't have a second prompt? Yeah, there we go. Remember Konishi, don't you? She passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki. You got it all wrong. Saki's a good girl. It's just people misunderstood her. Okay. Well, that's nothing new.
Ah.
I guess the floodplain then. No, we can't go anywhere else in Junes. So yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Get all the quests going. Fuck off. No one's here.
There's no one here.
Oh. Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Everyone's so unhelpful. Oh, hey, cat. Oh, this is for a side quest. Oops. Wait, what did he say? Town was all a buzz last spring.
Oh no.
No.
Well, I guess you
That's-
asked everyone, so
I've spoken to everyone, so what now?
I think try and talk to some of your party members. Maybe they're gonna help.
I'm just trying to see if there's anyone new around.
Doesn't the guide say anything?
No, it just says talk to every NPC in these areas. Inquire 2 questions from each NPC when prompted, which is I did that.
Then try and talk to your party members and see what that does. Because technically speaking, you didn't speak to them. So maybe that means something.
Oh wait,
Plus, when you,
are there people at the shrine?
could be. Oh, okay. No, not this one. Nope. Guess that's it. I doubt the fox can say anything.
No. We must have missed something.
Wait. Try to talk to that girl again. Huh? No, wait. It says that you can't find any more information from this area too, so go back to Juness.
Oh.
I'm starting to think you have to get that for all 3.
Okay. There you go.
Whatever.
You don't say anything.
No. I'm lost.
It just says walk around and talk to people. What the fuck?
Maybe we missed
a house?
Oh, wait. Hold up. Nope. Okay. It's
Wait.
clear.
It doesn't let me go back home either.
Yeah, of course, you can't.
What the frick? Are we sure there's no one down here? No, there's not. Yeah, there's not. I don't. Who have? We've not missed anyone.
Okay, so
Yeah.
shopping district south. A female student and old lady, but we did that, I think. Okay, let's go back. Go to the shopping district. Let's try it like this.
No.
Female student and old lady.
Wait. She didn't have this prompt before. Oh, that was it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fuck's sake. Alright.
Here we go.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, 1 steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
I'm so hungry now.
Dude, you don't want to know how hungry I may or may
Now
not
that
be.
our tummies are full, let's share what we learned. So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
Yep.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first 2 incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Oh wow, Naoto's stumped.
I know. Who'd have thought it?
Yeah, go keep her company.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey,
You
is it
have any?
snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick.
Well,
The snow just gets lost in it.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Okay, so
Okay,
now
no, it's alright.
don't look at the guide.
I'm not. There's
Yeah,
nothing
don't.
for it to spoil me on anyway.
That's good. That's good, because I want you to get to this with your own head.
It's highly likely they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Kanishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. Must be someone in the small town who fits all the facts.
Does that hint out at anything? No witnesses despite the police's presence.
Oh no.
Go on.
No. Wait, what are the options? Wait, is it literally everyone? We can literally
Everyone you met.
everyone we've met in the game.
Yeah,
we can literally say it's Mayumi Yamano.
Yep. So let's get
Wait,
your.
who even are these people?
That's
Oh, these are the teachers.
That was the wife of Namatame, the second teacher you had, and that fat girl. Okay, so let's backtrack and think this through. Also, let's try and do it quick because, you know, timers. So it has to be a local, so someone here in Iraba that managed to leave no witnesses despite the police's presence, can approach your house without arousing any suspicion to even Dojima himself.
I wish you could see my face right now.
You already know
I
who
wish
it is.
I wish you could wait. Fuck. There's too
Okay.
many names to read.
All right.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
my
say.
fucking Jesus Christ! I quit this game. I quit this game. I quit playing this stupid game.
Before you give your answer, though, tell me why you think it's him.
Okay, right. So it's someone who has like you can just walk up to our house. Well, who's always around our house that isn't our friends is Adachi. He's been able to monitor Namatame Because he's a part of the police force.
And not just him. I'd rather remind
And
you that the
Mid-
culprit kept an eye on you too.
Exactly. Bro. Oh my, no. Like, I'm actually just so... Wait. I mean, I could be wrong, but... Oh my god. Yeah, Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. It would be able to... This is what I'm saying! This is my point! Thinking about it, you encountered him many times when investigating the case.
And he ran his tongue quite a lot.
But...
Didn't you notice? When someone runs their tongue too
Yeah, but why
much,
would he run his mouth if it was him?
maybe to try...
Oh
there's this
my
thing called...
fucking god, are you serious?
Alright. Here's another flag for a bad ending that wasn't certain in Golden. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, so if you pick the wrong person, you get the bad ending.
Exactly. But if you're smart enough, you know what's the right one and what's the wrong one.
The thing is, though, it's actually not obvious. It's not super obvious, but if you think about it, if you really boil it down to, you can also think of it from a really stupid point of view, is that Adachi's one of the few people who isn't associated with you, isn't dead, and isn't in hospital. You know?
Fair arguments can be made about that. But there's another detail.
But I didn't think about it until the first time it came up was when they started talking about like witnesses and police involvement and all that, and I was like, oh no, you got to be shitting me, bro. And then they were like, oh, how did the letter show up to your house without someone noticing?
Well, there is a reason about the witnesses. If the culprit was among the police, it would be easy for them to not rouse too much suspicion at the very least, and raise any witnesses at all. You can cover it up as police work, so it is feasible at the very least.
Oh my god, dude. I wish, like, because it's quite late at night, I wish I wish you could make you understand how fucking woke I am right now.
What about it?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
Because it's just hidden in plain sight. It's just a police car, or whatever.
This
it's
is
just
a small
Adachi.
town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess
there's another
possible.
detail that
But we're talking about
kind
Adachi
of seals
here,
the
right?
deal.
I mean, really?
But
Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
there's a detail that it's already in plain sight, or rather, it already happened and you were there,
Are we
but you
really on the
probably
right track
glossed it
here?
over.
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi,
think about the truck.
I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah, about that, Naoto.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
No, speak. Go ahead and speak.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Yeah, this video might go a little beyond the 1 hour mark, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it.
That can't be.
Maybe
I mean,
let's try not to shout too hard, so you won't get whipped.
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it.
Oh my god.
That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that. but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question
came into
someone
contact with
as
both
strong
the
an alibi
original
as hers multiple
victims.
times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
I cannot believe this shit, dude. I cannot believe this shit.
And that something is what connects
The
those two
walls are
victims to
closing
Adachi-san?
in.
Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time you tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much and clamming up.
But that's the thing, it doesn't make sense.
You know, there is
Was
this
that all
one
to throw
thing
us off the trail?
called, you know,
It would be no
misleading.
problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any
I mean,
evidence
is it
that might
so
point
wrong
to
to actually say something that gets you off the trail?
That's just fucked up, dude. That's just fucked up.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
I mean, Among Us teaches you something. This is
still
Among
only a
Us before
tentative
Among Us was
theory.
cool.
We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
Oh no, literally.
This is Naoto Shirogane.
Oh my god, and that's why we couldn't advance this social link past like rank 6.
Something
oh my
has
god.
occurred to me about the case,
Even
and I'd
the
like
game
to get Detective
itself
Adachi's input
was
on it.
hinting at that.
Huh? The transport? It's right now?
Wait,
right.
what?
I see. Thank you.
Oh yeah, they're
was-
moving him out of the hospital.
He was trying to get
What
rid
was
of
that about
Namatame
transport?
this fast.
Oh my god, he's
He
gonna
was
kill him.
definitely...
He's
Detective
gonna kill
Adachi
him.
is
'cause
headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's
And
relocation.
there's more.
We must
What
head there
about
at once.
Dojima?
Oh my god, no.
I'm not talking about him killing Dojima or anything like that, no. But if Dojima comes to know that Namatame is being transported, don't you think he's going to be
Oh
hinted?
yeah. Yeah.
You're being a little too hasty there, boy.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
Oh my god. It's not sunk in yet because like he's just acting all. I don't...
Carry on. Carry on, carry on.
Do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated.
Oh my god, listen to Naoto's voice.
I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Oh, I have an idea of where he might be.
Oh no.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Speak of the devil.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was
Okay,
looking
stop
for
for
you
a
so I could tell you
second.
that.
Adachi orchestrated the entire relocation of Namatame and did not say a thing to Dojima because he knew he would be against it.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Obviously.
Why such
You did
autonomy?
what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
You've never raised your voice at us before.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Oh my god.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Are we really gonna confront him now?
What do you think? Ask away.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
Oh my god, get out of town. Oh my god.
Oh, it gets better.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it
Nope.
helped.
There is one more thing.
About the warning letter.
And
Warning
this
letter?
kinda signs
The
the
one that
deal.
was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Oh my god, look at his face.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
Oh my god, oh my god.
I'm
the
sorry.
walls are closing in.
This is actually real.
Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
He's breaking. He's fucking breaking.
I'm
It's
going
already
back.
broken.
I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one
Hold
more
up.
thing,
Oh
please.
my god.
We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
We think it might have been you.
Oh my god.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What?
What did you just say?
Put them all in.
Oh my
Is there something you haven't told
God.
us?
What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see.
Oh
Now I finally
my
understand.
And
fucking-
there's one other detail that pointed out him being the culprit. Carry on.
I'm headbutting my microphone.
To tell the truth, Adachi-san,
I can hear
I've
that.
been fixated on something you once said. Before I
Listen
didn't
to
know
this.
why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me.
Listen to this.
Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it.
Stop. Hold on a second. The police, in of themselves, didn't know that all the kidnappings from Yukiko onward were connected to the case.
I mean,
so
I don't know. I don't know about that. They thought it was connected. I'm pretty
Nope,
sure they said.
not
we
quite.
We were like, oh, we
Not
don't want to. We don't
exactly.
want to risk
They-
another murder and blah blah blah.
True, that's true, but they had absolutely nothing that connected those random people disappearing for a short time as a kidnapping. Especially because the people who disappeared at first, the first two victims, died shortly thereafter their disappearance.
How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had
See?
no reason to say such a thing. After
Nothing
all,
was
there are
actually ever
countless
confirmed.
examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Oh my god. Oh my
Wait,
god.
you son of a bitch! Adachi! Ah, damn it!
Oh, Dojima, I'm so sorry.
Adachi!
Oh, now he's pissed.
Holy fuck. Oh my god, no!
So Adachi isn't here.
I swear he ran this way.
Under
gone
the
inside
bed
the
is all
TV.
empty.
He's
The
gone
windows
inside
are
the TV.
Where the hell
closed.
did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
I mean, if he escaped through the window, the
Dojima-san?
window would still be open.
Yeah, we
For
know.
heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
This nurse is
Do you
really
even
on my
want to
nerves.
get better? If you keep this
I
up,
know, right?
there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
Bruh.
You can't see my face, but
hasn't left the
I've
security
had
yet?
a huge smirk
I
on my
don't
face
think
this
he
entire
would,
time,
but
as
could
you
he have-
figured everything out, banging your head on the
Yeah, I
microphone.
think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go in.
Yeah, but not now. Not from here.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
And now she rips off Yukiko too.
Oh my god.
You had no idea before this episode about Adachi being the culprit.
I cannot believe what is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Luna. we got him in the bag.
Oh my god.
It was so hard for me not to say his name outright. And here's the thing, something you probably should have figured out. I have placed a few hints here and there about
Yeah, I
Adachi.
know you
Some-
have.
some snarky comments. And were those snarky comments? Yeah. But were they? Were they all only snarky comments? Guess not. And the idea of spoiling it outright was so tempting, and yet it was so hard to actually go against it.
I am well and truly finished.
Well, I don't think we're gonna record other episodes for tonight, that's for sure.
I am emotionally exhausted. I have to process what I've just witnessed in this 1 hour and 10-minute video. I apologize, but cutting this would feel wrong, so we'll just leave it all as one big mega episode. It's not that much longer than usual, so it's fine, I guess.
It should be
YouTube
roughly
algorithm
over
might
1 hour.
hate me, but oh well.
Fuck the algorithm.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I will end this episode right here. Next time, it looks like there's gonna be some more story as the judgment rank is gonna go up, but then after that, we will have some time where we're gonna be trying to max out Aeon as fast as possible. I'm still kind of worried, but I do have a backup save just in case, but we should be completely fine, I'm hoping anyway. It just
Yeah,
means
I
we'll
thi-
have to delay a few other social links a little more, but we should be okay.
Yeah,
So-
you will be able to max them out by the time this game ends, that's for sure.
Yeah, like we'll have to probably we're only one behind, so we should be fine. But Do you know when the deadline is to go into the TV? Because it says enter the TV and catch the culprit on the 22nd. Do you know when the deadline is?
The deadline should be either the 22nd or the 23rd.
So, oh wow, they're really leaving it. So we really have like no time to waste with Marie.
No,
oh my
you
god.
do.
Oh my god, there's
do.
more time. There's multiple days where we have to waste time with Marie as well. Like unavoidable events. I'm actually starting to think we might not be able to get it. Oh my god, I'm just questioning myself now. But
Dude, focus.
Anyway, let's
If you play your cards right with the fortune, you should be more than fine.
I'm still gonna keep a backup save just in case. But yeah, I will end this episode here. That was all for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, we will see you in the next one.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.